Hi everyone, welcome back. I've got another empties video for you today, and I've put them all out on the bed in categories to give you some sort of order. I usually just pull them out of a basket, but I thought I'd do them in some sort of order. So I'll just go in and make a start. So if anybody's watching this who's never watched an empties before, basically it's our opportunity to share the products with either completely used up, and some people do their empties as empties and fails like I do, so products that they're so rubbish you can't even bring yourself to finish them and you're going to have to throw them away and waste them. So the empties are great reviews because they're like products that you've used all the way through, so you can give a review having used them all the way through and say whether or not you'd repurchase them. So it saves other people some money, because if you wouldn't repurchase them then somebody else might not want to try them at all and waste their money. But obviously all my opinions are just subjective, so what works for me might not work for somebody else. Yeah, so I've got hair care here. I've got the Aussie Winter Miracle shampoo. So this is a limited edition one, thank God. Yeah, don't like it. I'm not going to go into any more detail because I actually did a specific review video on that shampoo and conditioner, so I'll link that in the description bar for anybody who wants to watch that. And so I go into quite a bit of detail about the product, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. And then I've got my Garnier Ultimate Blends 1 minute treatment, the Nourishing Repair, with avocado oil and shea butter. Now this is for very dry damaged hair, and it nourishes from root to tip. Now yes, I bought two when I bought this, and I'm on to my second. I definitely repurchase it. I've actually bought the honey version as well of this Garnier honey one, and that's for strengthening. I really liked it, and I would repurchase it. I think it's good value for your money, and I did feel my hair was nourished and did moisturise it quite a bit. I do tend to leave it on for more than 1 minute though, so I can't sort of vouch for the claims of a 1 minute treatment, but I do tend to leave that on for at least 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, or you know, up to an hour, and I feel it works really well. The next is a mask. It's Argan Oil Hydrating Hair Mask. Now this I think was £1 from the Pound Shop or Home Bargains or something. I just wanted to try this brand. This company seemed to have a lot of different products, and that should have been a warning sign for me, because rather than just concentrating on one area, they do everything, and yeah, I'm not sure they can cope with that. As you can see, there's quite a lot left. This is a useless product, just like in my other empties when I said that in my opinion I had an Avon mask as well that was useless. It's this for the same reason. It doesn't do anything positive for the hair. It's just like putting a gloopy mess on your hair. I definitely wouldn't repurchase that, even if it was half price at 50p. Next I'm going to go on to dental. So I've used up both of my 0 to 3 years ASDA Protect milk teeth toothbrushes on my daughter Scarlett. Yeah, I really liked them. She likes the fact they glow in the dark a little bit. They clean her teeth really well. They're gentle enough on her gums. I do have to replace them quite often because the toothbrush is soft, and so you know the bristles splay out easily and it looks worn more quickly than say a firm or medium toothbrush. But I've tried a few now and you get that with all of them, so it's nothing negative to say about them. I would definitely repurchase them. I've also got an ASDA Protect a Mouthwash Advanced 6-in-1. Now my fiance uses this, I don't. I will only use Listerine Stay White, which is my holy grail mouthwash. And for this one, he said he would repurchase it if he saw it, but he wouldn't go out of his way to find it. It's just a mouthwash. It's alright for the price, but he has tried better ones for the same price in regards to freshening breath, so it's not blowing him over there. And for my Listerine Stay White, yes, I would repurchase it. Already have. Holy Grail mouthwash. Burns like acid, burns like a mother. It really hurts, but no pain, no gain. I've had people ask me in the past, not so much on YouTube, but in real life, people often ask me about my teeth and what I use, and I always recommend this. It's brilliant. It's quite expensive compared to other mouthwashes, but well worth it. Next I'm going to move on to men's things, and my fiance used these 3 products, and he used the Gillette 2-in-1 thermal face scrub. He said he wouldn't buy the full size of this, he got it in a gift set, because he feels for the results it's overpriced for the full size, because he has gone shopping and seen how much it is full price. But he did like the thermal action of it, and if he saw another product, like a shop's own brand thermal action product similar, that was cheaper, then he would purchase it. He also got through a Lynx Twist Revitalising Shower Gel in the mini. He said he loved the fact it was in a mini, but then he does love little mini things. So he said he would definitely repurchase this if he was travelling, but he wouldn't, for example, go out of his way to get the Twist one. So the scent was neither here nor there for him. He likes Lynx, and he likes the fact it was mini, so he would repurchase any of the Lynx minis, not specifically that one. He also got through a Lynx Dual 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. He said what he loved best about this was the fact it was a shampoo and conditioner, and although he has tried other shampoo and conditioners and he does think this one is really good, it's more the fact it's a shampoo and conditioner that attracts him. So if he saw a different product that was a shampoo and conditioner, then he would just pick, you know, whatever takes his fancy at the time. He wouldn't like call it a holy grail product to repurchase it, if that makes sense. Hope I've conveyed that properly. Next is an essential. So I got through 6 bars of Imperial Leather Gentle Care shampoo. So these are just worth mentioning. I use them for everything. I've tried different shave gels on my legs, but I find that this is the best thing to use for underarms. I never get any problems. I flush my underarm too. Never get any problems underarms when I use this. It's great for washing my hands. I have really sensitive skin on my hands, even more sensitive than anywhere else on my body, and this stops me getting itchy, chapped hands. I use it on my daughter, and you know, she's got sensitive skin because she's just a toddler. Works great for her. I use it to clean my makeup brushes. It works great for that. So just all round fantastic product. I think I've mentioned it before in a favourites. I love Imperial Leather, but the sensitive soap, not the original. For body washes, I got through 2 since, that's 2 not 4, since my last video, and I got through the Superdrug Cherry and Almond shower gel, and yeah, I liked it. I found these fruity ones. Okay, so they smell nicer, I think, than the ones that you would get at Wilko's. However, I have found some at ASDA since then that are a bit more expensive but are nicer, so I probably wouldn't repurchase that because I'm on to the ASDA fruity ones now. I just feel that their scent is a lot stronger and nicer. But I went with Dove Go Fresh, Plum and Sacura Nourishing Body Wash. This feels really luxurious. I would definitely repurchase this, and I would like to purchase it in some more scents as well, because I really liked that. I think I mentioned it in a favourites video. I also got through a Wilko's Family Hand Wash. I wouldn't repurchase that. I don't really feel it cleans my hands very well, and I've recently bought some hand wash which I like a lot better, so I wouldn't repurchase that. I also got through a Ted Baker body scrub. I do have another one of these. For some reason I'm always bought Ted Baker for Christmas and birthday. I don't like the smell of Ted Baker. I don't hate it enough to throw the product away without using it, and some people will love it, so take the lid off and smell it in the shop. If you like it, buy it. It works fine. If you don't like it, obviously I'm sure you wouldn't buy it, but I personally think the smell's too much. So yeah, I do like florally scents. It's not because I don't like florally scents either, I just don't like the smell of that. And I got through one of my simple Kind Skin moisturising facial washes, so getting onto skincare. I do get through these quite a lot. Holy Grail face wash, yes I would and have repurchased it. I've got several backups. I also went through one of my 100% pure essential oil, tea tree oil from Superdrug. 100% essential oil to me is 100% essential oil. If I'm wrong about that, because I don't know a lot about essential oils, then fair enough. But as far as I know, if it's 100% of something like essential oil or coconut oil or whatever like that, then it is just what it is. So for the price, I think it's really good. It's cheaper than what you would find if you went to an aromatherapy section in a health food shop or Holland & Barrett's or something like that, and works really well. I know you're only supposed to use a diluted version on your skin, but I use it just neat on blemishes and it dries them up like that, so I really do like that. and I'm putting them in the facial skincare category because I mainly use them to take my makeup off. But I've got My Little Star 24 Cotton Soft Baby Wipes, fragrance free. I bought a mini pack because I was out with my daughter and I realised I had run out and I needed some emergency, and then I thought it'd be good to carry them in my handbag. But I wouldn't repurchase them because I do like the full size with the plastic seals. Then I got Sensitive Cotton Soft Baby Wipes, ASDA Little Angels. So those ones were from Superdrug and these ones are from Little ASDA, and I wouldn't repurchase them even though I've used these and they've been reliable for 2.5 years, just purely because they've got an extra sensitive version which I find even better. So I'm buying those now. Moving on to nail and hand care, I've got 4 products here. I got through a Lacura hand care nourishing hand cream, and that's with beeswax and glycerin. It was okay, yeah, it was good for the money and I would repurchase it if I couldn't afford anything else at the time or was out and about and that's all I had access to. But I am trying to broach into a little bit more of an investment in my hands because I have old looking hands, in my opinion I do, and I would like to take care of that a bit better. I've got CCO Nail Gel Cleanser. I bought online with the gel nail remover, and they're very, very overpriced for what you get. CCO is a dupe of CND, which is obviously a brand name shellac brand, and I got this and it was 150ml of this, 150ml of the other, and they were about £12 to £15 including P&P for the two, which was ridiculous because this cleanser is basically just, it doesn't even have ingredients list on the back, but basically it's isopropyl alcohol. And if you buy isopropyl alcohol and lint-free wipes, or even better, the little packets of injection swabs that you get, they do exactly the same job. So I definitely wouldn't repurchase that. I really regret purchasing it in the first place, and I have had the swabs and bought the alcohol since, and it's just as good if not better than that. I got the Avon Nail Experts Mira-Cuticle Vanishing Complex. It's a cuticle remover cream. Yes, I would repurchase it if I had the opportunity to. Avon's not that readily available to me because I don't know any reps. And I've been using a Boots one, and I found that the Boots one has grains in it, which I'm not the biggest fan of, so I actually do slightly prefer that. But at the same time, if I ran out my Boots one, I'd just buy another Boots one probably, because as I say, that's not readily available to me. And I've got Temptation from the Dead Sea Cuticle Treatment, which is an oil. I really enjoyed that. It was a gift from my nan, who's no longer with us, and she gave me this, and I really liked it, but I wouldn't repurchase it because I had no idea where it came from. It doesn't feel as though it's got any alcohol in it at all, which I really love, because so many of the nail oils have alcohol in. Oh, I've got a teensy bit left, I'll use that tonight. But yeah, I did enjoy it, and if anyone knows where you get this from, or maybe I'd look at it on eBay, I could see what it costs. But, you know, I'm not wowed by it. I really love my Essie apricot oil, and I do love that more than that. So, if that answers the question as to whether I'd repurchase it. I've also got moving on to non-beauty things, I've got an IKEA candle. Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but when you go to IKEA, they don't have the names of the fragrance on them, they just have a picture. So this is the one that had picture of vanilla pods and ice cream, and yeah, I really liked it. I'm not a massive fan of vanilla. I do like it in sort of like, for example, MAC lipsticks. In lipsticks I think vanilla's lovely, but as a scent I just think it's maybe a little bit boring. If it's mixed with something else, then, you know, I can enjoy it more, so I don't think I'd repurchase that one again. It depends. If I had a room and I had to have a white candle, then I possibly would, because I also go for the colour, not just the scent, when I look for candles. Now on to body, I've got fcuk Polished Whipped Body Cream. Don't like the scent. Again, it's the same as Ted Baker. I used it up. I don't hate the scent so much that I wouldn't use it up, but it's not for me. I wouldn't repurchase that. The cream itself works fine, better than the Ted Baker creams because it's thicker and more moisturising. So better than, for example, this Ted Baker lotion, which I'm working on. But I wouldn't purchase it. Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant. I would repurchase that. I'm gonna wait until it's on offer then again and stock up, because it's £5, £4.99 full price, and I got it for about half price. So I'm going to wait and then stock up. But I really enjoyed that. It made my skin on my calves, my legs, bottom half of my legs, really soft. So much so that I had a bit of irritation after shaving, so I think I probably need to use it a bit less, because I was using it like once or twice a day. But I got addicted to it because it just makes your legs so soft and lovely. So yes, I would repurchase that. And more creams. I got through a Garnier Summer Body Moisterising Lotion Sun Kissed look with chamomile extract, and it's the light sun kissed look. I really like this product. It's my favourite that I've tried so far. I haven't tried the Dove one yet. I've tried the Johnson & Johnson's one. I've tried, I can't remember what the other one's called now that I've tried, but it's a third gradual self-tanning lotion I've tried. I really like it. Out of the three, I much prefer it to the Johnson's one. And yes, I would repurchase it. I haven't used the whole bottle recently. I actually just cracked it out the other day, and it had one application left in it because it's a product I've got left over from last summer. But yes, I am going to be repurchasing more of that for this summer. I also got through, I like to shake them just to make sure they're definitely empty, you probably noticed. I've got through a Superdrug Dry Skin Shave Gel. Now when I got this, it was an offer and I got two, so I've already got one more to use up. I would definitely repurchase it. It's now my holy grail shaving gel. So the only chance now I'll repurchase the Gillette one, Venus ones, as if they're on special offer, because I don't think they're necessarily better than that. I've got the Cocoa Butter Formula Firming Body Butter, and it's after pregnancy and weight loss. So I did get this after having my daughter, but I didn't really lose much weight, and my tummy went back to normal quite quickly, and so I didn't really need it. So I've just started using it recently as I've been losing weight, because I've lost a stone recently. I don't really think it firms at all. I just feel it's just like any other lotion. It's a nice lotion, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase it again because the pump drives me mad. It really wastes so much product because it's so thick. You just can't get the last of it. I end up taking the pump off, trying to balance it on a sideboard somewhere so that it doesn't get like stuff stuck to it, and then I just bang the top onto my hand like that until it comes out. It's really annoying. And exactly the same for this, which is my Cocoa Butter Formula Baby Butter. So I bought this for Scarlett, and although the formula does work really well, the packaging irritates me so much. I'm going to have to find something else because I just can't buy it. Not only that, but when you pump it out, it pumps the tiniest amount in, so you pump over and over again. And because it's so thick, it takes a while for the tube in the pump to refill, and so when you're pumping, you're probably getting the product out every 4 or 5 pumps that you're actually pumping. No, won't be repurchasing that. Last, I've got non-beauty related stuff in the form of tea and coffee stuff, beverage stuff. Now, I thought I'd do them at the end so that people can tune out who are not into this. Because it is a beauty channel I've got, but I'm a massive fan of tea and coffee, and so I like to include these things. I got through a Monin brownie coffee syrup. This is amazing. It was in a gift set, and I would absolutely purchase a full size of that. Not till after the wedding because, you know, it's sugar and I don't want to put weight on, but I would repurchase that for, you know, treats. Also got the praline one finished. I loved that as well. I love them both, but if I had to pick, I'd only have one full-sized one because I wouldn't maybe want to buy 2 full-sized ones because they're massive like this and it might be a bit greedy. But if I bought just the one, I'd get the brownie one, but I really enjoyed the praline as well. And I got through a Beanie's Banoffee. I also got through a creamy caramel one, but I accidentally threw that in the bin, and they were both lovely. I wouldn't repurchase them because the store's gone in the Metro Centre now, and so the only way I can get them is to buy them online, and I don't love it so much I'm going to order them online. I just don't. They were 2 for £8 as well, which is cheaper than more expensive than the 2 for £5 I get in my normal grocery shopping, and I didn't love them more, let's say. I got through a nutty hazelnut, and I got through a gingerbread. Now this one's a fail, sorry, because as you can see I didn't finish it because I just didn't like it. It's like a chemically sort of ginger taste, but I really loved the nutty hazelnut. I almost mentioned it in a favourites then forgot to. but I used all that up and I loved it. If the store came back, I would absolutely repurchase this one. I'd repurchase Nutty Hazelnut, Winter Warmer, Double Chocolate, Hazelnut and Cinnamon. They were all great, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase the ginger one. So that's all of my empties. I know I get through a lot of stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!